Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal Kammererite. Now, Kammererite is a rare crystal, this beautiful violety kind of one, and you get bits of white in it as well. I remember my first experience with Kammererite, and it was about 5 years ago. Now, I just acquired a piece and I'd pop it on the shelf with some of my other crystals, and then it fell over and it actually damaged 3 precious aura quartzes, which are actually a little bit expensive. So I'm like, okay, why has this happened? So I sat down with the Kammererite and said, I'm going to give you a chance. So I sat down and I relaxed, and I started to feel after a few minutes this kind of bubbly energy. It started with my heart and kind of filled my chest and went up my spine into my head. If this crystal was a drink, it'd be sparkling pink lemonade. It kind of had that real effervescence energy about it. And in this video, we're going to explore different ways that you can work with Kammererite to bring that joy and that effervescence throughout your life, in the physical all the way through to the spiritual. Kammererite is renowned for helping to balance both hemispheres of the brain. That is, that rational thinking side of our brain, as well as the creative and intuitive part as well, to be able to get a balanced perspective of what's happening in life. Now, often different things happen and we get really caught in the drama and we end up having this lopsided perception how that something is really bad and really tragic and we can't see any blessings for it. Working with Kammererite will help us to balance those lopsided perceptions, to see the good and the bad and the good. It also helps to keep you present in the moment, because a lot of the time, worry and anxiety about what's going to happen in the future, or still hanging on to baggage and suffering of the past, also stops us from feeling that happiness. This will bring that effervescent energy in and keep you really joyous throughout the day. It also helps you to be really clear and really focus. So if you find that you get distracted easily, Kammererite's going to be really good for that as well. So overall, when you're feeling a bit blue, normally we're kind of getting distracted, or our perceptions have kind of got a little bit lopsided, and this will drag us all in, smack bang into the center, help us to be present a lot more and see, wow, what are the blessings and what are the joy that I'm feeling right now. Kammererite will also, being a purple crystal, help you really connect with what fulfills your soul and what truly brings you joy. So in your pursuit for happiness, it doesn't just bring kind of little treats along the way that make you happy, but it finds things that really fulfill the soul. Kammererite is actually a type of clinical. Now, the way you've probably heard of clinical before is with seraphinite. Now, seraphinite is an amazing crystal for physical healing of the body. And when we heal the physical, we're able to ascend into the spiritual ways a lot easier. Think about it, when you're feeling rotten, you don't really feel like meditating or doing anything like that. Exactly the same in this way. Now, normally, clinicals are green, but because there's chromium in this crystal, it actually gives it that beautiful violet color. So this is still going to be a powerful, powerful crystal at helping to heal the body. One of the most powerful I would recommend out of all crystals. But how this one works differently is it really helps to connect that physical and the spiritual and help us to realize maybe the deeper meanings on why we're feeling physical hindrances, whether that be energy shifts, whether it be something on the emotional body or some pain that we're carrying on, or a thought pattern that we keep on repeating that's manifesting down to the physical in our body. This also, because of its effervescent energy, brings that real kind of joy and effervescence to your life and helps with laughter. Now, laughter and joy lifts our vibration massively. And a lot of the time, think about when you're feeling sick, the last thing we feel like doing is laughing. Kammererite brings that joy in, brings that laughter in. And in fact, taking this to a comedy show or watching a funny movie or something you find hilarious will actually help with physical healing of the body. Kammererite is bringing that joy and that effervescence back in, because when we get back into that state, it allows physical healing, whether it just be a cold or flu or something really serious, can allow miracles to happen. Work with Kammererite, feel the joy, feel the laughter, have a good belly laugh, and allow your physical body to heal. Obviously, Kammererite, being a violet crystal, works really well with our crown chakra, but what I have found is it helps to dispel all those negative energies and negative emotions that actually can hinder balance of the lower chakras as well. Think about things such as fear, guilt, shame, jealousy, any of those. This can actually help us to rise above them and thus find a bit more balance in that way. Kammererite's also a really nice one for helping to find answers for solutions in your life. What I love about Kammererite is because of its such its joyous, effervescent energy, it allows our spiritual journey to be fun, So when we are feeling stuck, instead of kind of going, oh, how am I going to get through this? Oh, it's going to be a challenge. Oh, yuck, I'm stuck. I don't like it. It's like, hey, it's like a game. How can I navigate around this? Just sit quietly with your Kammererite. Allow it to kind of start to bring its energy up, to bring inspiration through. And what you'll find is normally the solution that kind of really lands and makes you feel happy and joyous is one that's going to benefit not just yourself, but is going to benefit all people around. Kammererite also helps you to have faith that everything is unfolding as it should be and to trust the process of life. It allows you to enjoy the journey, and I guess at the end of the day, if Kammererite was to give you one bit of life advice, it said at the end of your life, you want to end up with a trophy and a good book. What do I mean by that? Well, a trophy means that you've actually achieved something, that you've made something out of your life, and it has been of significance. The book is a book that you've written, an autobiography, not necessarily that you have to write one, but you've written a life that has had really interesting chapters in it. Sometimes we're trying to get a trophy at the end of the life and we end up working our whole life and actually never enjoying it. Or other people enjoy their life and never achieve something and have anything to show for it at the end. Kammererite allows us to work with both those together. Now, a really great combo is Kammererite with carnelian, good old orange carnelian. Both crystals are renowned for vitality and exuberance, and that carnelian really helps to fire up the physical body and to increase your vitality levels, and this gives you vitality of the spirit. Whenever you have a lot to do, or you're really excited about something, or you've got something that requires a lot of endurance, whether that be physical endurance, spiritual endurance, or both combined, try combining Kammererite with your carnelian and feel that fire burn within and project you forward. Before you work with your Kammererite, or if you've been working with it a lot, and especially in using its energy to kind of lift your energy, take it outside and give it a cleanse. Put it back in nature and allow it to refine its natural balance. I find the best way to cleanse Kammererite is with the full moon. However, putting it out on a windy day and using the element of air can also be beneficial as well. Now, when I'm working with my crystals, I'll bring in other things that kind of work in harmony with this energy. The essential oil that works really well with Kammererite is Litsea. Now, Litsea, also known as Mei Chang, is this purple berry that gives us this lemon-scented, uplifting kind of aroma. Litsea is great for cleansing the air, physically as well as spiritually. And so, just like a good belly laugh helps to clear the air and get rid of all tension, Litsea also does the same. These two dance really beautifully together. The animal that always comes to me when I'm thinking of Kammererite is the ladybird. The ladybird, of course, is associated with good luck and that blessings, and being such a small insect, it is light and free to buzz around as well. Allow yourself to cheer up, bring in a bit of luck into your life, and ladybird will show you how to do that. Astrologically, I would connect this with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter rules the day Thursday. So Thursday is your power day. That is the best day to work with this crystal. Now, have you worked with Kammererite? I'd love to hear about your experience with it. If you have, leave a comment in the section below. A really simple way of getting to know this crystal is just by sitting and listening to some fun music, or resting with it on your crown chakra, even laying down and popping it on your pillow or something above your head, and just allow that kind of that bubbly energy to bubble all throughout you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.